Well, I decided to review this chapter even though I did not want to, and the reason I did not want to is because no one is gonna watch it. Because it has two titles. The Nanatsu no Taisai. I'll read Nanatsu no Taisai, and let's just say this current arc has been one bigger awesome than ever. And as the chapter was early. First of all, we start with Elizabeth dreaming the first time she met Meliodas, or at least the first time she had those clothes. And when she met, and the Meliodas in her dream is apparently the same as a guy that is not Meliodas we know, but a guy that is dressed in armor and it just looks just like the wanted poster. Why Elizabeth does dreams that I don't know, but it appears that in her dreams she is back in her past and saying, "I was looking for Sir Meliodas," and then she saw that man, or it could very well mean something else. I'll get to that later. As the real Meliodas wake her up, they rush to Gotha and Diana scene, who fight it all out. And here's a funny thing: it appears like Gotha is floating, or is he just using his powers somehow? Because he's staying very high up in the air. I mean, I'm getting sick of this. Just what kind of race is that guy? I'm already angry enough when I heard his pronounce, but they begin to toy with us what kind of race that character is. Either way, Diana and Gother clash, and finally, the it's over. Diana is on the ground, but she's okay, and Gother is just crawling up like a crying child, saying that he needs to end him before he somehow disappears. As I say it again, this is so ultra confusing. This is the only thing I hate about Nanatsu no Taisai. The bottomless confusion. The confusion that bites away your heart. But at the same time, just what you want. You'll get the answers eventually. It just will take a very long freaking time. But this could also answer the question on apparently the armor or the medicine somehow prevents him from disappearing. And when I mean disappearing, that means cease to exist or his personality completely. Too many questions, no answers. And trust me, we're gonna get even more. Then we finally switch back to Demon Clan that was freed. And then the foul-mouthed girl who always says some take it from the ass or whatever. Watching a castle that appears to have been mutated, or demon-like mutated. It turns out they're close to Danafor, and Danafor has been a kingdom that existed around for 3,000 of years, or at least this castle, at least. And but somehow it just disappeared. Then we see that giant hole, that same hole that was the Danafor kingdom. And here a demon confirms for us. Indeed, it was Meliodas who destroyed Danafor, because he's saying this magical pressure is without no doubt Meliodas. And what is this demon-like name? Oh, this demon that just looks like Meliodas, except his black hair and a little bit more and blacker clothes. Celidoras. So that's without no doubt Meliodas' family. However, here comes the more confusing part. Celiodoras turns to another demon, a demon who looks extremely, let's just say, not extremely. It has the same face as Meliodas' fake wanted poster. He calls him Estarosa, brother. Okay. And the chapter ends with that, with Estarosa waking up after taking a nap. Okay, my friends. That's the reason why I'm reviewing this. It's getting so many mysteries, it's almost exciting. Celiodoras and Meliodoras. They are without no doubt related. I mean, they even have the same name. However, what surprised me was that Estarosa was brother to Celiodoras. I thought for sure he was gonna be the father, but it turned out to be the brother. So here's my theory. Are Celiodoras or Meliodoras brothers, or could it be that Celiodoras is the father and Estarosa is the uncle? Or it could very well be that Meliodas has two brothers. Celiodoras, his twin, and Estarosa, his older brother. Those are only theories for now. For if you ask me, I hope for the brother theory, but given to the fact that demon never seem to age, it's not unlikely that Celiodoras could be an older relative instead of a brother. But the fact that he looks just like Meliodas supports the theory that he is a brother. I mean, if you think about it, that Celiodoras is a Vegeta copy, except the fact that I doubt Celiodoras will do a heel face turn. He looks exactly like Vegeta. Blacker hair, straight up, fiercer eyes, almost like that, an XP of the Vegeta. However, who Estarosa is, moreover, what's his connection to the dream Elizabeth has is the real question. I mean, did Elizabeth dream of that grown Meliodas that was Estarosa because she thought of the first time she was searching for Meliodas and did not know how he looked like? Or could it very be since Estarosa was sleeping, he somehow was communicating with her? Hmm. Well, that's only fears for now. But the most popular, no, not the most popular. The final theory I can ask is, when you think about it, how the hell did a wanted poster of Meliodas look exactly like Estarosa? If they're, and I do not mean because yes they're related. I mean, come on, how could it be that that wanted poster just looks just like Estarosa? It must be some kind of connection. And and just so I do not confuse you enough that I do not mean that the fact that they may be related because I already said that. I mean for the fact that I cannot even find the words to say it really. But if Estarosa was sealed away for 3,000 of years, how come when they didn't want to post a Meliodas that no one that just exactly like him? How could the fact be that humans do that? If the fact that humans did not know that Meliodas looks like a child, then fine, but still it doesn't answer that question. Too many questions, but all I know, we are entering an awesome arc. Will I review next Nanatsu no Taisai? We'll see.